Okay. Good evening, dear guests, respected Toastmaster and Gaveliers. Welcome to the installation ceremony of Executive Committee of Eloquent Elites Toastmaster Club and Eloquent Elites Gavel Club. I am Gavelier Dhruvi Joshi. I am pleased and proud to wear Sagittarius arms at this August installation ceremony. As Sagittarius Arms, I will share with you few online policies we request everyone to follow for the sake of smooth meeting experience. First, please rename yourselves as put on the general chat to help the Zoom master spotlight you appropriately. Second, all role players have already been informed about how they need to rename themselves. Third, all Toastmasters not playing any role, please prefix TM to your name. All Gaveliers not playing any role, please prefix Gav to your name. Fourth, all other guests, please prefix with your name with guest. Fifth, please take 10 seconds for this activity. Sixth, please put on silent mode your phones and all other noise making devices and remove any other distractions around you. Please take 5 seconds to do so. 7. Please keep your audio on mute throughout the meeting and unmute your microphone only whenever you are invited to speak. 8. Please keep your video cameras on. Speakers certainly feel nice to see people's face. Ninth, please avoid unnecessary movements or sipping on drinks or eating when your video is on. 10th, please turn off the video in case you need to do so or when you have to step away. 11th, please do not type in the general Zoom chat box when a speaker is speaking as it distracts the speaker. You may type messages to specific persons via Zoom chat. 12. Please use the chat on Zoom to provide feedback directly to the speaker after the speech is over. 13. Do not click on the screen share unless your speech role requires you to do so. Please share screen after informing that you are sharing with the permission of the chair. 14. You can choose and display from reactions a high five or namaste or applause when a speaker joins or leaves. 15. If you are speaker, then please ensure you pin the timer or confirm that the timer screen is visible for you. 16. Please note that this meeting is being recorded. 17. Please stay back to network after meeting. Over to you, Sagittarius Arms of Eloquent Elites Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Darsh Chadha.
Good evening, Toastmasters, Gaveliers, and guests. A very warm welcome to this memorable event. Thank you, Toastmasters. Thank you, Gavelier Dhruvi Joshi, for the very clear and nice communications for the online meeting etiquette guidelines. I am glad to share here the Toastmasters mission. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in a greater self confidence and personal growth. It is but natural that Toastmasters International community is quite large, with over 280,000 members in more than 14,000 clubs across 149 countries, and has been going strong for the last 100 years. Contributing to this tradition of growing leaders is our Elegant Elites Toastmasters Club. I am happy to introduce the presiding officer of the day, Distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas. He is a coach, a creative thinker, and loves organizing programs for children and teens. He has been a Toastmaster since 2019. He founded St. Paul Toastmasters Club, Bahrain, and held various positions as VPE, VPM, and President. He was founder and counselor of St. Paul Caverns Club too. He has telecom and IT industry experience in India and the Middle East for more than 2 decades. We are proud that he is our leader for the club in 2025-26. Over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Renos Thomas.
Thank you. I would say the Surgeon Drums Gavelier Dhruvi and Surgeon Drums Toastmaster Darsh. for that warm welcome and for that kind introduction. Greetings to all fellow Toastmasters, Gaveliers, and guests present over here. Let me first call this meeting of both the Toastmasters and the Gaveliers to order. Before I proceed, may I ask the VPE Toastmaster Girja if there are any apologies to the agenda?
No, everything is perfect.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Girja. With that, can I ask any of the members from the Toastmasters or from the Gaveliers to propose the adoption of the agenda and someone to second it?
I, Saraswati Hariharan of the Eloquent Elites Gavel Club, pass the motion of the agenda.
Thank you,
I,
Gavelier.
Gavla Agnandrani Ghosh of Eloquent Elites Gavel Club, second the motion of the agenda to be passed.
Thank you so much. With that, we have the agenda adopted and we move forward. I know we have a lot of Gaveliers and Toastmasters here. Guests, if there are any guests, I would just give a few minutes. If you could just kindly introduce yourself, if there are any guests present in this meeting. Okay, seeing none.
Shubhayan Chakrabarti. Of course, we have our own distinguished Toastmaster Arvind Nair, but his family.
Warm welcome to Distinguished Toastmaster Arvind Nayak to our meeting today.
Mm.
Can I call
Shubhayan Chakrabarti.
Shubhayan Chakrabarti, if you could kindly unmute yourself and just let us know where are you joining from? Are you a Toastmaster, a guest? If you could just kindly introduce yourself.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. My name is Shubhayan Chakraborty, and I've been a Toastmaster for 1.5 years. And I'm from Mumbai, and I'm affiliated with both RIL Toastmasters Club and Thane Toastmasters Club. Back to you.
Welcome, Toastmaster Shubhayan. Thank you so much. Right. With that, let me also recognize the presence of Area U2 Director in our midst, Toastmaster Sridhar Krishnan, who is a professional salesperson who was working and associated with actually two NGOs, CRY, which stands for Child Rights and You, and Teach for India in his endeavor to be connected with meaningful volunteering. He has been in Toastmasters in various roles, and we are proud and privileged to have him here today to conduct this installation ceremony for both the Toastmasters as well as the Gavels Club. Area Director, a few words from you.
Thank you. Nice to be here. Thank you, Presiding Officer. As I was talking to you before the meeting starts, this is probably the only time that I've attended a meeting with two meetings within one meeting. There are the likes of us and who I call the future of the nation, young children and Gaveliers. I am really looking forward to attending not only this meeting, but more meetings in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we please give a big round of applause to Area Director, Toastmaster Sridhar. There was a scholar who once went to meet his friend, a wealthy person in the village. And as he sat on the sofa, waiting for his friend to finish his errands and come, he was just looking at actually the mansion. Wow. The huge walls decorated with beautiful paintings, the antiques that he could see in the house just mesmerized him. As he was looking this, suddenly a wall painting fell down and it had created a noise that caught his attention. He thought probably the domestic person in the house was cleaning the previous day, or maybe there was some nail or a screw that was not tightened, the reason behind the wall painting going down. While the person who was coming up to clean this up and rectify it came to the room, he noticed something when the wall painting fell down, that there was a crack on the wall. That painting was kept there to hide that crack. No matter how beautiful that painting was or the decorum in the place, if the crack is not repaired, the painting will just fall off once again. It is an importance that we do not hide the cracks to resolve the problem, but we need to find a mechanism to solve that crack first. Then whatever you put on that wall will stay there for a very long time. And that's one of the reasons why a person nearly 100 years ago started a non-profit organization for a few people in US in 1924 for the very thought of enhancing the public speaking, communication, and leadership skills of people around. That vision 100 years ago is alive today. And that's the reason why you and I are meeting on this online platform. That man of vision was no one other than Ralph C. Smedley, the founder of Toastmasters International. Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club was founded by Toastmaster Girja, chartered in February 2021. In fact, in 2020, the Rotary International President, Mark Melanie, and the then Toastmasters International President, Deepak Menon, announced Rotary Toastmasters collaboration. And in February 2021, Toastmaster Girja founded the first Rotary Toastmasters collaboration club in India. And it was then the 5th club in the world. Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club put its seed in that very year. Toastmaster Kusama Rao was the charter president. For those of you who do not know, Eloquent Elites is an acronym which stands for Empowering Leaders of Integrity through Experience and Service. Eloquent Elite's Gavels Club was formed in June 2023. Toastmaster Girija Deshpande collaborated with Aditya Varlekar, the president of the Gavel Club, and his parents took keen interest in this initiative to form this club. And I'm so happy to see that today we are having the installation ceremony for Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club and the Gavels Club. We all know that there could be challenges as we move forward. But the question is not to hide those cracks. We all have joined Toastmasters for a reason. And each one of us plays a very vital role in uplifting and collaborating with each other so that we repair that crack, help each other, handhold each other, shoulder one to one, so that we uplift and grow together as one family. And that is our thought and our mission for the year. Moving forward, let me welcome the Toastmaster of the day as well as the Gavel Master of the day. The Toastmaster of the day is Toastmaster Girja Deshpande, who is the co-founder of Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club and currently serving as the Vice President Education of the Toastmasters Club. The Gavel Master of the Day is Gavalier Anshita Agrawal. She is an international baccalaureate diploma program student at Hirnandani Foundation's International School. She enjoys participating in debates, exploring new places through travel, and experiencing her creativity through art. She is the immediate past president of the club, and last month she clinched first position in the international table topics contest hosted by the Global Youth Gavel Clubs group. Well, that's not all. I was a little bit mesmerized by seeing the next thing, that she is a published author of a book titled Ultimate Slime Book Slimatious, based on her experience with the hobby of making slimes. I will contact you later to understand more. She was a student team in charge that organized TEDx Youth at HFS International 7th edition. I leave the floor to the Toastmaster Day and the Gavel Master of the Day. Over to you, Toastmaster Girja, first.
Thank you very much for that very warm introduction. Good evening, everyone. And let's begin now the ceremony, the installation ceremony. The dear Executive Committee officers, congratulations on stepping into the leadership of our Gavel Club and our Toastmasters Club. As we take the reins, let's remember that leadership is not about titles or positions, but it is about action, vision, and service. We have the power to shape a space where confidence is nurtured, voices are heard, and growth is constant. Together, let's ignite a spirit of purpose, creativity, and teamwork. Let's lead with empathy, serve with pride, and inspire others, not just with our words, but with our examples. Now begins the introduction. While I welcome everybody to the XCOM group where we can plan, brainstorm, take up or swap roles and responsibilities, I also welcome all the members to do so that we can take our club to a higher orbit. As the Zoom background shows, unless we all work on it together, it cannot happen. Happy to give a brief introduction of Darsh Chadha, the Sergeant at Arms of Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club. A sharp mind navigating the high-stakes world of venture capital and private equity at Nippon India Mutual Fund. By the day, he is busy spotting unicorns before they gallop. But come evening, the balance sheet gives way to a badminton racket or a cricket bat. I don't know what. He is a sports person. Or in quiet immersion in music. He is proof that you can be both left-brained and right-brained and still be thoroughly invested in life. Now over to you, Anshita, to introduce the other sergeants at arms from the Gavel Club.
Thank you, ma'am. It is with great pride and joy that I now introduce these executive committee officers. I am proud to see that 4 of the immediate past year office bearers have taken up positions this year as well. This shows the continued commitment and ensures passing on our legacy. This year, we have a large XCOM team because every position has its double so that we can conduct weekly meetings and maintain quality without loading any particular Gavalier. I would now like to introduce the Sergeant at Arms. Kashvi Agrawal is a passionate dancer and reader. She has recently opened a children's library in her society to develop the community of young readers and to instill sharing and sustainability as a way of life. Moreover, Gavalier Dhruvi Nikhil Joshi, Associate Sergeant at Arms, enjoys badminton, cycling, dancing, and swimming. She loves listening to music as well. Over to you now, Area Director.
have to spotlight Dash. Yes.
He said over to area director, or whom does it go to?
Let's spotlight all the sergeant at arms.
Okay.
Yeah, just a minute.
Yes.
Yes. Both the sergeants, sir. There is one more sergeant at arms, right? Drishi. The Dhruvi. Yes. Yes. I don't know. Right. Now all the sergeants at arms are there. Now we can add the area director. Yes.
Right. Just a minute. I think this calls situation to be standing, considering the importance of the occasion. Good evening, Toastmasters. We have gathered here today for the installation ceremony of the Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club and the Eloquent Elites Gavel Club. It's that time of the year when this change of guard happens, and it's my honor to serve as the installation officer and install the incoming club officers for the term July 1st, 2025 to July 1st, 2026. Before I start the installation procedure of the incoming officers, may I request incoming officers from both clubs to do the following. First, please turn on your videos. If that's done, please click the reaction button located at the bottom of the Zoom screen. Then select the raise hand option. A hand icon will appear on your video. Yes, good, I see that. After this, please stand up. This will help the Zoom master spotlight you quickly. It's good exercise also to stand up, I'm standing up.
Isn't this for all outgoing officers?
Yeah, that's the way it starts.
Yes, those who were the outgoing
Yes.
officers who were officers in the last year.
I'm calling out the names for the convenience of the Zoom master. Toastmaster, Dr. Sushma Mishra, Sergeant at Arms. Toastmaster, Dr. Sukanya Rao, Secretary. Toastmaster, Dr. Deepak Deshpande, Treasurer. Toastmaster, Rajneesh Sharma, VP Membership. Toastmaster, Dheeraj Deshpande, VP Public Relations. Toastmaster, Nisha Sanjeev, VP Education. And Toastmaster, Girija Deshpande, President of the Gaveliers Club. Gavelier Ramika Mathur, Sergeant at Arms. Gavelier Prisha Chuk, Secretary. Gavelier Prayan Lunia, Treasurer. Gavelier Kashvi Agarwal, VP Membership. Gavelier Shrishti Koili, VP Public Relations. Gavelier Sara Verlekar, VP Education. Anshita Agarwal, Gavelier Anshita Agarwal, President. Dear officers, you have had a successful term and you should be extremely proud for serving the members of this club magnificently in your respective offices. On behalf of District 98 and Toastmaster International, I appreciate you for your hard and successful work in the term 2024-2025. Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club, you conducted a Toastmaster Selenial online extempore speech marathon in honor of Toastmaster International completing 100 years. You coordinated with 11 clubs spread over 5 countries, 5 Toastmaster districts, 3 languages, 100 clubs, and 9 hours of marathon. Kudos to all of you. Eloquent Elite Gavels Club. You had 2 Gaveliers winning the topmost position in the Table Topics Contest International Contest and the evaluation speech international contests. These are indeed notable achievements that were made possible due to the consistent and continuous work you all put in. Congratulations to all the entire EXCOM. I hereby discharge you from all duties and responsibilities of your respective offices you held the last year. Audience and members, please give the outgoing officers a round of applause for the wonderful service they have rendered to this club. Officers, now you may take your seats. Zoom Master, now you may please remove them from the spotlight. Now begins the installation of the Executive Committee for the term 2025-2026. I'm here to install the officers of the Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club and the Gavel Club and to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. As a term, their collective challenge is to make your club strong. As a term, they would dedicate themselves to helping people from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, and lead passionately. As they work towards Toastmaster International's club mission, each officer is obliged to attend club executive committee meetings, attend the district-sponsored club officers training program, and prepare a successor for his or her respective office. Now I request Toastmaster Giridhar Deshpande and Gavalier Anshita Agarwal to introduce the incoming officers as per protocol. I request the names of officers whose names are called out to first click the reaction button located at the bottom of your Zoom screen and then select the hand raise option. A hand will then appear on your video and then kindly stand up. Zoom Master, please spotlight the videos of incoming officers as they are introduced. Officers will be introduced in the following order, administered oath one by one. First to take oath are the Sergeant at Arms. I now administer the oath. Dear club officers, please stand up and raise your right hand to your right shoulder, the palm facing the screen, which signifies you're taking the oath. I will briefly describe the responsibilities you will fulfill. After that, immediately unmute your microphones and take the oath by saying, I will. I request the audience to please
both Sergeant comes to stand up and put your hands like this.
Yes.
Put your hands like this. Yes. Right hand up. Yes.
In front, right hand in front of the right shoulder.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Right hand.
I request the audience to please applaud only after the entire installation ceremony is conducted. Over to Toastmaster Girija and Gavalier Master Anshita for introduction of the Sergeant at Arms.
Sergeant at Arms introduction was already done. You have got to administer the vote.
So we'll move forward?
Yes.
All right.
So once they say I will, then we can remove it.
Toastmaster Club Sergeant at Arms Darsh Chadda, Gavel Club Sergeant at Arms Kashvi Agarwal, and Associate Sergeant at Arms Dhruvi Joshi. Congratulations. As Sergeant at Arms, your responsibilities include arranging the virtual meeting room, set up the virtual meeting room before the meeting begins, ensure all role players rename themselves as per the shared protocol, prepare breakout rooms and polls if needed, ensure audio-video connectivity of the meeting participants before the meeting starts, post on the general chat the naming conventions, greet guests, help the president begin the meeting on time. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please unmute and respond. I will.
I will.
I will.
One more I will. Darsh.
I will.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You may please sit down. The next is that of the role of the club treasurer. From this year onwards, Gavel clubs do not have a treasurer in the EXCOM, as Toastmasters International have reduced the treasurer's role from the Gavels club. Over to Toastmaster Girija to introduce the treasurer, Toastmaster Deepak Deshpande.
I will introduce the Toastmaster, but he's not present at the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Treasurer Dr. Deepak Deshpande is someone who can wire up a circuit, decode office drama, and still have enough battery left to sing a heartbreak song in perfect Kumar Sanu style. I miss him. An electronics engineer by degree, a human resource pro by profession, and a Bollywood jukebox by passion. He is a triple threat combination that is equal parts logic, emotion, and melody in motion. With 30 years of corporate experience, now he is CHRO of Soft Polynomials that offers high quality IT education, mastering e-governance and e-content, and providing software development activities. Now, I request Anshita to introduce, though there are no treasurer in Sajid terms, so
Yes.
We may have to proceed to the next role.
We will move
proceed
forward
with the secretary.
To the secretary.
Secretary. Okay,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank you. I now request the Zoom master to spotlight the secretaries as they are introduced. Over to Toastmaster Girija and Gavili Anshita to introduce the club secretaries.
Thank you. Secretary Toastmaster Nupur Saklecha is a financial expert who helps her clients make sharp decisions with data-driven precision. Outside the spreadsheets, she is a traveler, a culinary experimenter, and a connoisseur of both jewelry and ancient herbal study of Ayurveda. Whether decoding numbers or delving in deep philosophical thoughts, she thrives on balance, beauty, and insight. Over to you, Anshita, to introduce the other treasurers of the club.
Thank you, ma'am. Secretary Prayan Lunia served as treasurer during the last term. Prayan is a student of Witty International School. His hobbies are singing, poetry recitation, and basketball. Our Associate Secretary Agnandrani Ghosh enjoys petting dogs and practicing Muay Thai. Recently, she won her 5th national gold medal in Muay Thai. She also won the International Evaluation Speech Contest conducted by the Global Youth Gavel Clubs. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you. Now would the incoming secretaries kindly stand up? Request Toastmaster Nupur Sakleja and Gavilier Brian Dunia and Agnindrani Ghosh. Please stand up and keep your hands like this, please, as I'm standing, as I will read the oath of office. As the club secretaries, your responsibilities include maintaining an accurate membership roster, providing the club with minutes of each meeting, making and providing certificates for winners of all meetings, coordinate with the club to ensure membership applications and fees are submitted on time to Toastmaster International. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please unmute and respond. I will.
I will.
I will.
I will.
Thank you so much. You may please sit down. I request the Zoom masters to spotlight the next set of officers. Now we move to the Vice President, Public Relations. Over to Toastmaster Girija and Gavilier Anshita to introduce them.
Toastmaster Girija, you're on mute.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's meet Vice President Public Relations, Dheeraj Deshpande. I'm adding him to the spotlight. Until recently, a senior graphic designer with Publicis. Now packing pixels and dreams for a student life in the United States. His designs speak volumes, but it is the ancient Indian Puranas and spiritual wisdom that truly color his world. Blending creativity with culture, he is on a journey where timeless tradition meets authentic aspirations. Over to you, Anshita, to introduce the VPPR from the Gavel Club.
Gavalier Ramit R, our VP Public Relations, enjoys cubing, chess, reading, cricket, watching anime, singing, and playing the keyboard. Gavalia Adya Seghal, our Associate VP Public Relations, has a musical heart and a creative mind. She's a smooth storyteller and loves to click pics. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you. Would the incoming area vice president public relations kindly stand up? Thank you. Toastmaster Dheeraj Deshpande and Gavaliers Ramit and Adya Sehgal. As club vice president public relations, your responsibilities include making flyers, posting on social media, and attracting visitors to your club through this publicity. Use a variety of means to promote the club and its members in as many mediums as possible, both online and offline. Enlist your fellow club officer members in public relation activity. Provide them with promotional material and ideas for inviting guests. Regularly recognize members' achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that you submit to the district bulletin. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Kindly unmute and respond. I will.
I will.
I will.
I will.
Thank you. You may please sit down. May I now request Toastmaster Girija and Gavalier Master Anshita to introduce the Vice President memberships.
Thank you. Again, our Vice President membership is not present. She's in a conference. Excuse, please. However, it is my pleasure to introduce her. Dr. Sukanya Iyer, our VP membership, is an academician with a mind for numbers, a columnist with a heart for people, and a political leader who'd rather uplift than argue. An economist by training, a dream sculptor by choice, her work has won applause from the United Arab Emirates to the British Parliament. She walks the corridors of power with quiet grace, blending intellect, service, and spirit, never chasing the limelight, only lighting paths. Unfortunately, she couldn't be present here. Over to you, Anshita, to introduce the other officers' VP memberships.
Thank you. VP membership Gavalia Dikshita Panda, student of Narayana E Techno School Thane, loves expressing her creativity through arts, reading, and playing badminton. She recently was the contest chair at Global International Speech Contest. Secondly, Gavalier Ved Aryan, Associate Vice President membership, enjoys public speaking and anchoring events. Plays chess with an FIDE rating of 1482, the piano, and sings Carnatic music. He has completed 10 levels of abacus. He recently was the timer at International Club Contest. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you. Now may Cavaliers Deekita Panda and Ved Aryan kindly stand up. Thank you. Open your hand, keep your palm up like this, please. Thank you. As club vice president membership, your responsibilities include lead the club's membership building efforts, help members with any requirement during their Toastmaster journey, listen to their grievances, and provide any support if needed. While the vice president of public relations motivates people to visit the club, you motivate the current members to invite guests. Promptly give new members applications and dues to the secretary and the treasurer. Personally greet guests and provide them with membership applications. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. Will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities? Please unmute and respond, I will.
I will.
One more, please. But I will from the young lady. Dikshita, thank you. I was waiting for that. You may please sit down. Uh, Kindly request Toastmaster Girija and Gavalier Anshita, can you introduce the Vice President Education of your clubs?
Vice President Education of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club is me, myself, humbly. I'm the force behind DG Consulting and HR Consultancy. I'm a blogger, writer. I'm a YouTuber, a translator. I empower individuals through public speaking and communication mastery. A proud Rotarian and a passionate Toastmaster, I attempt to weave wisdom in every story I tell, in both Tamil and English. Blogger also, and a relentless motivator. I'm on a mission to inspire success, one voice at a time, one child at a time. Thank you. Over to you, Anshita.
Thank you, ma'am. Gavalier Nivriti Gupta, Vice President Education, enjoys singing, solving Rubik's Cubes, reading novels, swimming, waveboarding, learning new languages, and reading about different cultures. Gavalier Anika Kohli, our Associate VP Education, is a passionate advocate for education and community service. As a national level swimmer, she has developed discipline and teamwork skills. As part of her volunteering work with Asha Infinite Foundation, she has created spoken English videos to empower others through education. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you. Toastmaster Girija Deshpande and Gavaliers Nimrati Gupta and Anika Kohli. As Vice President Education, your responsibilities include gain commitment from members to set educational goals for themselves. Assure that the club members are aware of the schedule of every meeting. Plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their individual goals. Work with club members to ensure that club meetings are fun and well run. Ensure all members enroll into pathways and make the best use of the pathways learning experience. Represent the club at area and district council meetings as the second highest ranking officer. Preside over the meetings when the club president is unavailable. Will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities? Please unmute and respond. I will.
I will.
I will.
One more. The lady in blue. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Toastmaster Girija and Gavalier Anshita, will you kindly introduce the incoming presidents of the club?
It is my privilege to introduce the president of the club. Already you heard the Sergeant at Arms introduce him in the beginning. However, it is my pride to talk about some achievement that he had recently. Distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas was among the top 10 Indian directors by CEO Insights in their prestigious December 2024 issue. He has been celebrated as one of Asia's standout leaders of the year. This honor reflects his sharp industry acumen and ability to turn knowledge into meaningful impact. With insight, innovation, and influence, he is charting a course few dare to follow. Now, I request Anshita to introduce the presidents of the Gavel Club. Sarah Verlaker could not be present, but still you introduce her and then go ahead. Thank you, Anshita.
Thank you, ma'am. It is now my privilege to introduce our presidents for the Eloquent Elites Gavel Club. Gavalier Sara Verlaker is this term's president of the club. She represents her school in squash, taekwondo, swimming, and athletics, an active drama artist and event host. She has completed Trinity Grade 3 with a merit in Western singing. She is a certified animal communicator. Now, Gavilia Prashachuk, Associate President, is passionate about psychology, the environment, and creative expression. She has taught dance and aerial at Sneh Asandan Orphanage while organizing numerous informative NGO sessions about wildlife at her school. Recognized as one of India's top 9 problem solvers by HCL, Prisha brings compassion and creativity to all forums she is a part of. Over to you, Area Director, for administrating oaths to our presidents.
Thank you. President, distinguished Toastmaster Reynolds Thomas.
Excuse
And
me, Prisha's here. I'm requesting her to start the video. I don't know, probably there is an issue. Just can you
Okay.
please wait for a minute?
Yeah,
Prisha,
sure.
can you please start the video? You need to be administered the oath.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you just put your hands up? Yes.
Hi.
We can't see you yet.
Oh, sorry, my network went. Can you see me now?
We can't see you.
We can't.
I can't see you.
I can't too.
Just will take a minute. Try again. We can't see you. I think yes, now yes. Hey.
Yes, we can. All right. As presidents of Eloquent Elite Toastmaster Club and the Gavel Club, you are the chief executive officers of your clubs. Thus, you preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your challenge to see this club adds more members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to your commitment is towards fellow Toastmasters, club executive committee members, area director, division director, and the District 98 leaders and officers of Toastmaster International and headquarters. I hand the gavel virtually to you as a symbol of the power and authority that your club has given you during your term of office. Please use it wisely and with restraint. Remember, you are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It's an emotional force rooted in feelings, thoughts, and actions of all its members, with a common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club which everyone will be proud of. Presidents, will you work with your executive committee and your club members to make this a vibrant and rewarding club in this term and help every individual with honesty, loyalty, and empathy? Please unmute and respond, I will.
I will.
I will.
Thank you very much. You may please sit down. Dear Toastmasters of Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club and Gavel Club, please raise. Your team officers have just pledged to serve these two clubs to the best of their ability. To be the best Toastmaster Club and Gavel Club and to meet the needs of all its members, your club will need active participation from each and every member. Do you as members pledge to work together with your officer team to make Eloquent Elite Toastmasters the finest Toastmaster club as it possibly can? Please unmute everybody and respond, I will.
Yes,
I will.
I will.
Will.
I will.
Thank you.
I will.
Thank you.
I will.
Please please mute yourself and take your seats. By the authority vested in me as the Area U2 Director of District 92, it is my pleasure to declare these Toastmasters officers installed in their respective offices. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the Executive Committee of Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club and the Eloquent Elite Gavel Club for the term July 1st, 2025 to June 30th, 2026. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you. Now I pass the baton to our presiding officer, President Ranosh Thomas, to give his acceptance speech. We look forward to listening to you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girija. Greetings to everyone present in this meeting. I take this moment to thank the area director, Toastmaster Sridhar, for installing the XCOM for the year 2025-2026. Before, I just want to point out just three important things, and then I will wind up my speech for today. As a co-founder of another club in District 20, I know how hard it is to run a particular club, and not just for 1 year or 2 years, but consecutively for years to make it successful. So from a co-founder myself to co-founder Toastmaster Girija, we understand and we relate very well how it is in a club, in its functions, in day-to-day meetings. So I take this moment to first of all thank the XCOM of 2024-2025. A big round of applause to them for all their efforts. While the limelight happens for us as new XCOM taking the roles, we cannot belittle what they have done. It's a huge effort. And keeping in mind, especially the current scenarios in this world and the situations, it's a hats off to what the efforts they have done. And baton just passes, but knowledge also transfers, experiences transfers as well. So I take this moment to thank Toastmaster Girija and her team for the efforts of the year 2024-2025 and to bring Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club and the Gavels Club to this level. And I know, as I said, as a co-founder, how it feels and how it runs within the fraternity. If I say Toastmasters Club, Eloquent Toastmasters Club, and Eloquent Elites Gavels Club, if I compare that to a heart, Toastmaster Girija is the heartbeat for both of these, the Toastmasters Club and the Gavels Club. I have seen her passion, I've seen her enthusiasm and what she has done. Even the background, you can see that the people holding hands, unity. Every meeting I have seen how dedicated she has been. So I would like all of you to please give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Girija, the co-founder, the main pillar of Toastmasters Club as well as the Gavels Club. I also take this moment to congratulate the president of the Gavels Club, Gavelier Verliker, as well as Gavelier Prisha, associate president, and I wish them both the very best. And I'm sure these are the youngsters. I won't say youngsters. They are the leaders of tomorrow. We will one day pass the baton to them. And that is what makes Toastmaster Girija and myself proud. And I see that it's happened. Just like a football match or a football team cannot run with just one player. This is not a single person, but a team effort. Like Helen Keller said, and I quote, "Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much." It's you and I that play a vital role in each of the members, in their upliftment, in their day-to-day roles. Shoulder them, support them as much as we can. So this unit today blossoms within not just the area, not just the division. We are going to aim high, go beyond districts. We have done several initiatives in the past that the broken records, but it's not just breaking records, but it's memories that remains in us, and each one of us becomes leaders of tomorrow. And that is why we are working to cultivate this in each and every one of you. Secondly, I would like to remind the Toastmasters the reason why you and I have joined Toastmasters. There are people I have met who are in Toastmasters for more than 20 years. And I ask them this question: what makes you still a Toastmaster? There is that light, a passion in them that no matter what the situation, be it COVID, be it any scenario within the family or outside the group, in the society or the country at large, whatever happens, that light within them will never be extinguished. So I ask and I relate to all the Toastmasters members, find out what is that passion within you. Why you joined Toastmasters? You might have joined to enhance your speaking skills. It might be maybe you wanted to become a good leader by taking some roles. You wanted to become coached by someone and mentored by someone, or you just want to network. Whatever be the case, go back to that very instant why you wanted to join Toastmasters and seek guidance and help from all these XCOM members. You have every one of us here available to help you in your journey. Last but not the least, I want to address the elephant in the room as well. Yes, we started with 20 plus members. We are now around 10 odd members. But that doesn't mean the members who left us for no reason, but they all left us for greener pastures. And that's normal in life. People find out new jobs, especially those in Toastmasters working professions. I'm at the moment in Dubai, joining from here. I was in Bahrain, went to Saudi, and now in Dubai. And there are many members joining from different countries. This Toastmasters Club is an online Toastmasters Club. So yes, we can expect people who will, for their profession, for the career, they will travel. But this club I have seen over the years come up with unique meetings, themed meetings. The quality of the meetings had never gone down. So I would like to address that elephant in the room in terms of the membership. And I would only ask each and every Toastmaster member to be brand ambassadors of Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club wherever you are. It could be at your home, could be in your society, could be in your building, could be in your area, could be in your country, could be in your online platforms. Wherever it is, you are an ambassador of Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club. With that, I need your support. We are getting into a very important year. February 2026, we will be celebrating 5 years of Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club in this world. And we will also be celebrating 100th meeting this term as well. Looking forward to all of your support and making this year much better, stronger, and a fruitful year for each one of us. Over to you, Toastmaster Girija.
Thank you for that very inspiring, insightful address. Thank you so much. Now I hand it over to Anshita to invite Prisha. Over to you, Anshita.
Thank you, Mom. I now request Associate President Prisha Chuk to deliver your acceptance speech and share your vision for the club.
Thank you, Master Anshita. Greetings of the day to my fellow Gavaliers, fellow XCOM, and Toastmasters. I'm sure most of us have had our special moments where our work was noticed, appreciated, and celebrated. Maybe it was when you won an award and walked to the front of the room, heart pounding, smile wide, feeling proud, and just a little nervous. Or when you opened an email that said, "Congratulations, you have been selected." And suddenly the excitement kicked in, along with the quiet promise to give it your best. Or the moment you stepped onto stage for the first time, holding the mic, hoping your voice would come out steady, knowing people were listening. Maybe it was as simple as someone saying, "We believe in you." And from that one sentence, something inside you shifted because now you wanted to prove them right. These are kind of the moments that stay with us because they remind us what we are capable of. And today, for me, this is one of those moments. Today, I feel glad, ecstatic, and just a little nervous. Why? Because I truly want to honor the trust you have placed in me. Being selected as associate president isn't just a title, it's a responsibility. It's a promise to work harder, listen more closely, and to serve this club with honesty, energy, and heart. Being in this Cava Club has changed so much for me. I still remember my first meeting. I was nervous, unsure, and definitely not confident with public speaking. But week after week, speech after speech, and role after role, I started growing. And it wasn't just about speaking, it was about support, about listening to others, and being part of this space where everyone is trying to improve. That's what makes this club special. I also want to take a moment to thank the previous XCOM team and the past parents, Aditya and Anshita. To me, they both offer great inspiration and have brought the club to the level it is today. You don't always see their efforts, but their work is what kept the club moving forward. As your associate president, here's what I plan to do. You can expect more engagement, more collaboration with members, and yes, more fun too. Something like Gavelier of the Month, maybe? Not based on who's the best speaker, but who's grown the most, helped others, or simply brought great energy. I also want to encourage more communication, maybe with monthly feedback check ins, because after all, this club belongs to all of us. If I imagine us a few months from now, I see our members more confident, more connected, and more excited to take the stage. I see a club where even the shyest speaker feels seen and the busiest member feels included. Yes, I have been in the XCOM before, but this role is something different, and I'm really looking forward to working closely with Miss Kirija and President Sara and the entire XCOM team to build something even better for you, the members. Thank you once again for trusting me. I may be the associate president, but I'll always be a fellow Cavalier first. Thank you.
Thank you, Prisha. That was a really inspiring speech. Now I'd like to hand it over to TM Modi Girija ma'am.
Thank you so much. Now it is time for us to listen to our area director, his motivational, inspirational speech. I do hope for direction from him throughout the year and his guidance. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Irija. Good evening once again. It's been a pleasure to be here, not just as a Toastmaster, but in my role that I humbly step in, which is that of the area director. So first, a little bit about me. As my bio states, I'm a retired salesperson, a career spanning over 4 decades, a major part of it which has been predominantly spent in the UAE. My first experience with Toastmasters was somewhere in the year 2017 when I was instrumental in starting a corporate club. I was also the charter president and continued in the same role for one more term. Unfortunately, COVID struck, due to which the club couldn't sustain. I came back to India in 2023 post my retirement, and I was looking for a place where I could network. Now, Toastmaster Renosh asked, "What is our, you know, need to join Toastmasters?" Networking was one of them. I didn't know too many people in Mumbai, but today I think I know and even call as friends more than 250 people of this community. And that's what this community does. I've been a member of Thane Toastmasters for 2 years and have served as its president for 2 terms. So today I have the privilege of serving as the area director, responsible for a number of clubs, and this is one of them. I want you to know that I'm not here as an inspector. I don't have a checklist. I'm just here as a partner to listen, to learn, and to support you in any which way that I can. Because when one club shines, the entire area blooms. This club is unique, and that's because you don't have members just from Mumbai. You have them from all over the world, and that gives it a completely different flavor to the meetings. Moreover, I have the pleasure of attending a Gavel club. I've always been looking forward to attending one such meeting and interacting with who I sincerely believe are the future leaders of this nation. So it's indeed my pleasure to meet all of you, though virtually, for the first time, but definitely not for the last. Okay, now as a Toastmaster, each of you has had a unique journey. Some just beginning, others seasoned, all in the same room. But here's the truth: each great speaker, each great inspiring leader once stood exactly where you are, unsure, imperfect, but willing. As your area director, my vision is very simple. It is to build bridges, bridges between clubs so that we can learn from each other, bridges between members so that we can grow together, and most importantly, a bridge where you are now and where you want to be. So let's make this year not just about completing paths and earning ribbons. It's about it creating moments, moments of courage, moments of connections, and moments of transformation. So together, let's inspire each other and show the world what competent, compassionate leadership can do. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was so very inspiring. Yes, we need to build bridges, not just to connect people, not just to connect clubs, but to connect hearts, to connect people, and as a connect between what you were before you started as a Toastmaster and then what you aspire to be and what you are today and what you will be tomorrow. Amazing. That's a huge perspective, beautiful perspective. Now I request our Associate President of the Gavel Club, Prisha, to propose the vote of thanks and also adjourn the meeting. Thank you. Over to you, Prisha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kricha. As presiding officer, I'm delighted to say that today's joint meeting was both inspiring and impactful. A heartfelt thank you to our leads of the day, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande and Cavalier Anchita Agarwal, for presenting the XCOM instructions so clearly. Sincere thanks to our area director, Toastmaster Sridhar Krishnan, for administrating the oath and delivering a motivating address. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas, for his inspiring words. A special shout out to Sai Sanjeet for excellently guiding us as the timer and for leading the session. Thank you, Toastmaster Nupur, our Zoom master, for ensuring everything ran smoothly. I also extend thanks to every Cavalier and Toastmaster who made this evening truly special. With that, I officially declare the 47th meeting of Eloquent Elites Gavel Club and the 85th meeting of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club adjourned. Before we leave, I'd like everyone to switch on their cameras and smile for a quick group photo.
Request everybody to come on camera.
Yes, yes, yes.
Please come on camera, and also if you can put an icon, that'll be nice.
Oh, surely.
I'll do a thing. I'll take the photo. Here we go. Put your emojis, Gaveliers, Toastmasters. You can do whatever reactions, thumbs up. I can see hearts flowing from our area director. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, I've taken the first one. There are a few of you yet to switch on your camera. So if you can do that quickly. Yes, very good. Keep on. Keep coming in. Keep coming in. All right, here we go. Last one. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
All right, done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and see you at our next meeting.
Thank you so much. Been a pleasure, Bakami. Thank you.
Thank you.